Hey guys, it's Alpha. So, as many of you know, I'm a bit of a mathematical masochist. And as part of that, Wit Sharper Than Fang and I will be doing a Math Blaster stream this coming Thursday night. But I feel a little bit rusty coming into it, so I am going to take my stab in just a moment at that. Speak of the devil, there's Wit now. On other chats, anyway. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is Math Blaster Plus from, I believe, 1989? 1990, okay. Don't worry, the speed isn't going to hurt things very much. So you can see 4 different games here. Rocket Launcher, Trash Zapper, Number Recycler, and Math Blaster. I'm going to see what I can do at the highest levels. Here are the general math skills. You'll find these in pretty much every game we're going to do here tonight. Yeah, so review is all of the above. There are generally 6 levels. I'm going to go straight to the top. Orientations are usually mixed vertical and horizontal. I'm going to take a guess that they're stuck on horizontal on level 6 for some reason. I am admittedly curious as to why. Oh well, not that it matters. Let's begin with the first game, Rocket Launcher. We could study or solve. Apparently study just gives you the answers. Yeah, not sure I'm liking that. I would honestly rather just do it. So we're just going to do it. We'll go straight to solve. So 6 over 12. Notice that 6 is half of 12, so we can just say 1/2. Rename as a whole or mixed number. So for those of you who saw the Learn About Fractions video, you have some idea how this goes, and this is far, far, far easier than that was. So 4 is the bottom number. Take 4 off of the top number each time, and then add 1 to the whole number as you do it. So you can only take 4 out of 7 once. That's why the 1 whole number with 3/4 left over. Same thing here. You can shave 2 off of 5 twice and leave a half. And 1/3. Divide them both by 4, you get 2/3. Every 5 you get right gives you a piece of the rocket. Denominator's the same, so 7 minus 1 is 6. 6 over 8, both divisible by 2, gives you 3/4. 1 represented in thirds is 3. 3 minus 1 is 2. Divide both 10 and 16 by 2. Hang on, what is going on over there? So, Wit and Kuro are celebrating their second anniversary together today. I made the announcement on my Discord so that everybody could show them some love. And Cannibal Kitty and Solar Flare are now fighting each other the way they do over the fact that Cannibal made a typo on her heart. Oh, good Lord, man. I gotta say something on the Discord. It's a shame you guys can't see this. Okay, back to what we were doing. So, shave 2 off 3, 1.5. Divide by 2, 1/8. 5 minus 2, or no, 7 minus 5 is 2. 8 over 8, if they're both the same, then you've just got 1. 1 4/5. Oh, now Chibi's in on it. Get them out of the announcement channel real quick. Okay, 4/5. 6/8 is 3/4. Five more should finish the ship. There we go. And now that we've built the ship, we can head for space. Ah. I'll hug you so hard you won't even know what hit you. Oh, I love my server so much. Okay. Ship is in the air. Next game is Trash Zapper. So the trash alien seems to have ripped a hole in his sack, and now there's trash leaking everywhere. So here's what we got to do. Solve math problems, of course. So you got to take 1/3 off of 1 in order to get 2/3. Okay, once this energy gauge is filled, we move on to another little mini game. Alright, so 2 times 9 is 18. Same over there. And times 4 times 4. Interesting, it's all fractions. Another sixth. So we missed a few pieces. Well, in all honesty, there were a couple pieces we couldn't get because the crosshairs wouldn't go up all the way to the top. So we are going to call that a broken mechanic. You'd think after that other game I would never want to look at fractions again. And yet here we are. Whoops. 2 over 9, not 5 over... No, 5 over 9, not 5 over 2. Teach me to talk and play at the same time. Missed. I came pretty close. 4 ninths. 2 ninths. 9 fifths. 8. And that's 13. Quickly. Miss. Wonder how long this goes. Might just be 25 again. I hate using a keyboard for tactical purposes. Very slow, very clunky, very clumsy. Well, in all honesty, I'm never, because of limitations, never going to be able to get all 50 pieces of trash. Okay, back to the main screen. So now that we have used our tractor laser to collect all that trash, we can now go to the number recycler. We're going to go straight for the tough stuff. Multiply, divide. Alright, so the deal is to make as many equations as we can. You want to get 6 if possible to fill up that gauge on the left side. The 6 is pretty useless. So bump something down once, there's still a chance it can be brought back to the top and used. Bring it down twice. We'll get it zapped and unusable forever. So try to come up with your problems pretty close if you can. Oh, look at that. Looks like we can manage 7. Don't think it'll let us, though. Nope. Let's do that. We can do it that way. Hum. Well, everything on the bottom row looks useless. And again, we can do 7. Alright, so does this just go indefinitely or what? I don't even know. Well, something's getting toasted no matter what. May as well be one of the 4s. Oh, interesting. It only wants 5 this time. Could we have overachieved? Yeah, it looks like we could. Looks like we could actually do 7 again. Okay. Preservation, that's the name of the game. Get your answers without having to push anything down more than once. Looks like only 6 this time. Oh no, I saw a 7 at the last moment. Whatever. Anyway. So how far can we drive this? Don't worry, I'm not going forever with this. Damn. Gonna have to toast a 6. Oh, it's getting smaller. We went down to 6 that time. Ooh, oh boy. Now we got equality on both sides. This ought to prove interesting. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay. Foregone conclusion here, I don't see this ending too well. I do not see any good way to do this. It's only asking for 4 again. Well, we're losing 2 equal signs in the doing. And a 4. I think we're screwed. We were had on this one. I really don't know if I can do this. Wait, maybe I can pull this off. It's claiming I can. Now the question is how. Something by 3, 6 by something. Alright, how can I get 3 out of this whole mess? Son of a bitch. I don't see anything. Yeah, there was no end to that. Well, we've converted over 1,000 units of fuel out of that trash. So, let's chase down the bad guys and play some Math Blaster. Here's the deal. You are given 4 choices to answer a math problem. Pick the right one, won't have a problem. Don't let Spot get dragged all the way up now. You gotta click repeatedly in order to get up there. Screw up, lose a life. Lose all your lives, it's game over. Oh, I see. Get nailed by something. Not only do you get stunned, but you lose a life. Bonus round. But you can still lose lives in this. Keep grabbing bonus stuff until time runs out. Go for the Swedish fish if you can. Seems to be good with baked potatoes and ice cream. Yeah. You apparently can't fly unless you are directly underneath the crosshair. Or that's been invalidated. I don't even know. I don't think there's an end to this either, so let's just put an end to it. And that's Math Blaster Plus. You may be wondering what happened to the original. It was not cooperating with basics, so we're not doing it. Okay, that is one game down. Give me a moment just to do some quick revamp on the fly. Well, see if I can get this to work. Actually, I want to do something slightly different than this. Oh yeah, that's why I can't do it that way. Because it doesn't fucking show up. Okay. Well, you guys are probably going to have to put up with a slightly small end window. Sorry about that. There we go. So we're going to do Math Blaster episode 2. We are actually skipping episode 1 as we know it because Wit wanted to do that on Thursday night stream, so I'm going to save that one just for her. We don't seem to be getting much cooperation here. Strange, it tested fine earlier. We're supposed to be getting a story here. I'm not going to be breaking my back. Okay, we're missing some integral parts of the story here. You know what, if you want to watch that, just, you know what, if you want to watch the storyline, it's on YouTube, just look it up. So off of this crash landing,
about your ship. I'll send you a few squadrons down to lend you a hand.
You won't get away with this, Dr. Minus.
Well, except that we're stuck here on this alien planet and the nearest city looks abandoned.
Abandoned maybe, but that's the Lost City Blaster, not?
Then let's go! If we hurry and discover the secret powers, maybe they can help us save the galactic base.
this is not one of my favorite Math Blaster entries, so I'm just going to go straight to the highest level and demonstrate from there. Master Blaster, level 3. No review, so no comprehensive attack here. Let me twinge this down a tad. There we go, so we can see score and all.
This one's locked.
Let's try the other 3 and come back later.
So we can't go to the center tower until we clear the other 3. Let's go there. I'll do this one on the right first. Look on the bottom, you've got an equation. Make sure the right number falls into the tube, and if it's not, shoot it down.
Yeah!
Not the most cooperative hitboxes ever. We need a 12. They can go down there if they don't have a number on them.
Yeah!
Good. We need 5. Oh, that was close.
Uh-oh.
Well, I wound up hitting the 5 because the fucking 13 was sitting way too close to it. Extremely uncooperative. Main reason this isn't one of my favorites. No. Come on, hit him.
Yeah!
Got him. We need a 2. Fortunately, we have unlimited ammo. If there was an ammo limit, there'd be a real problem. There's our 2.
Yeah!
Look on the left, look on the right. Get 5 right before you get 5 wrong and win. Get 5 wrong, you're simply booted out. And you have to go in again and try it one more time. Excuse me, excuse me. Had you jumped in when you fucking should have, you stupid, brainless fucker. Oh yeah, by the way, if somebody gets zapped, somebody else will take over. We need a -3. We had perfection. The only reason it didn't give it to us was we got screwed by the aiming mechanism. And by the fact that these fuckers are stupid and don't jump in. Get the fucking hell down here and get in the tube.
Yeah!
Thank you. Real stupid shits. The remake, which we'll do later in the stream, is much more cooperative than this. Okay, so that piece is all colorful. Let's do the same with the others. The left tower. We're given a target range. We need to find the 5 right ones before we find the 5 wrong ones. Teleporter. Uh-oh. One of them fell off. Oh, you want to talk about lack of cooperation. These things. And you have to use your mouse to navigate. There is no regulation whatsoever. Let's try this again. 13 to 19. There's a 19 right up. No, a 15 right up here. 13. And we get... and apparently if you land on somebody else's platform, it's an automatic switch. No questions asked. Grab that for invincibility. I gotta find that last one, like, now. That's a 19. Got it. We're out. Now this one is my favorite puzzle. If you remember Reading Blaster, we had a puzzle kind of like this. So here's how this is done. Spot, Blasternaut, and Galactic Commander all have different abilities. And you'll find that each of them maps to one of the characters from Reading Blaster in this same type of puzzle. The main difference is instead of hitting a release button, we have to get these numbers and symbols. Anybody can grab them. You gotta click on them to activate it, click on them to deactivate them. So Spot is the yellow buzzer bug thing. Galactic Commander is the tall, lanky blue thing from there. Oh no, sorry, the Gnat creature was green. And Blasternaut's powers map to the fat yellow Tubbalard. As soon as you are able to complete a problem, rearrange it at the bottom, and you win. Their click boxes are really off too. Galactic Commander is the only one that can pull chains. Spot doesn't have the strength. Blasternaut doesn't have the height. I suspect, looking at this board, that's going to control an elevator. We need Blasternaut down here to hit that panel. Yep, just as I thought. Now, can this elevator take them both up at once? Nope. Only one on the platform at a time, I guess. Again, no regulation. You move the mouse with a character active, they move. Spot's also got speed on his side, which doesn't affect much besides patience. Get Blasternaut up there. To hit the... Get that panel. GC is too light. Looks to me like that 5 is the dummy. 7 slots, 8 items. One of them ain't gonna fit. 10 plus 3 plus 3 equals 16, or some order thereof. Oh yeah, there's really nothing more Blasternaut can do here. But yeah, there is. He's got another panel he's got to hit. Now, just because we got all 7 slots filled doesn't mean we can win this just yet. Alright, now we can get Spot up there. Okay, let's work this out. once you've got your equation, hit done. And now, only one more thing to do. Take it to the same tower and finish this off. What do we got to do? Oh, one of these annoying little fuckers, huh? Okay. So what this means is we have to start on either of these sides and change however many pieces as there are diamonds between them. So from this guy to this guy, we got to make one change. Okay, we'll do that. All right, we'll do the same thing again. This time we'll change the eyes so that we get everything on one side. Change the body. Okay. So everything is completely different from this guy to this guy. And tactically speaking, that's how we want it right now. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to change one thing, namely the body, to suit this. Now I'm going to change everything else. See the brilliance in what I've... Well, maybe not so much. Hold up. There we go. We don't want anything to be right from one to the next. It's a matter of control. Okay. So let's change it one. Just enough so the body is right. Now let's change it one again. Just enough so that the eyes are right. And with that, the other two changes will shorten his limbs and change his color and get him right where he needs to be. Now that we've done that, the whole ship is assembled. Three for the year 118. Well, we win. We're done there. Let's crash the web instance of DOSBox. And off with that. Not my favorite entry. Okay, now we draw our attention to Windows 98. Here, the next one up is well, that's certainly interesting. Okay. Alge-blaster 3. Whatever happened to 1 and 2, I do not know.
Not so long ago, in a galaxy not so far away, in a solar system that was, well, not so spectacular, it only had one planet, there lived an alien race known as the Quadraticans. They lived on a small planet they called Quadratica. They were an intelligent yet humble race. They liked people and made friends easily. They were basically just a good bunch of aliens. Knowledge and learning were very important to the Quadraticans, especially algebra. They lived happily on their little planet for thousands of years, until one day, from the opposite side of the galaxy came the Red Nasties, a mean, rotten, barbaric race of space travelers.
Oh my.
Their only goal in life, to conquer or destroy well-meaning, intellectually superior civilizations and their better dining establishments, leaving behind them a trail of tears and second-rate fast food chains. The Red Nasties attacked suddenly and without warning. Their leader demanded that the Quadraticans surrender, or he would destroy them.
Quadratians, is that like Cardassians?
The Quadratican commander stood firm and refused to surrender, for he knew that with algebra on their side, they could give the Red Nasties a good fight. And that's just what they did.
I have to wonder if this is the plot line for the game that Wit's going to be playing Thursday. Doesn't look like there are any... Oh boy, this is serious. This is really serious. My God. Well, I've actually never played this, so let's see what it's about. Oh, this is a worksheet. All right. So that's the same as taking away 4, so minus 17. Minus 12. Minus 6. Basically just heed all the instructions and you're good to go. Number with the same signs. 3 and 9 is 12. And then 10. So 10. Minus 6. 3. Minus 3. So 5 and negative 6. Okay, I'd say we about get the gist at this point. One sec. Just a little business to handle here. Okay, 75 minus 60 is 15. Yeah, you know what? Let's just see what I remember. We'll go straight to expert on decoder, because this looks like it's just paper worksheets. Okay, here we go. 4 less than a number x is 96 more than a number y. X plus 77 equals 77y. Thirteen over x is y plus 11. X minus 6 is y plus 5. Um, 48 plus x is 76 over y. What is this, a rebus puzzle? Looks like it. 15 minus x, or x minus 15 is y minus 64. Foil meth, what the hell? So are you going to tell me what this actually is? Oh, shit. Shitty bang bang. It looks like foil meth. Oh, foil method. I see what it's doing. It wanted me to solve which of those is which. Oh. Neat little game. Not very holding, but a neat little game. Alright, what's simulator? Oh, okay. So I have to figure out where the alien is based on point and slope. Slope of -10. Yeah, I'll consider it. Let's see. So, if I remember correctly, -10 would be a steep slope going forward and down. So, we'll say 6, -7. Gotcha. So this one is shallow. 6, 0. Guess it has been a while. Okay. -1, -8. -1, -6. Oh no, way off. Wait. Is there somewhere that tells me distance? I will play as I desire on my show, good sir. If you don't like it, you can just turn around. What's this? So how's this done? Alright, trial by fire. Damn it. So it's literally just missile command. Wow, I'm not a good shot. I never was good at visual math. Huh. Survived. Oh, not that it matters. That's already gone. I think there's a delay too. not as much. Heh, way to make one easy. Right on down the guideline. It didn't go well. Too close. Yeah, except that only helps in so many situations. Alright, let's just see what happens when everything gets nuked. You guys want to go for some buildings rather than, like, empty land? There you go. Come on, take the last building. Let's see something spectacular. And here goes the planet. Or not. Very bland. A little too much so for my taste. So let's liven it up a bit. Go back down to something remedial because that was rather embarrassing.
In a galaxy far, far away, Spot, a friend of Blasternaut.
Oh, the childhood memories.
The planet of prisons. Suddenly, and without warning, the droid finds himself caught by the fiendish and just plain gross Gelator, the brain drainer.
Oh boy, got me a smart little droid. Beep, beep. Area of a circle is pi r squared.
Genius.
With Spot, Gelator finally has the intelligence he has long sought and the key to galactic command. Oh, Blasternaut and Galactic Commander, where are you?
Ugh, what is this stuff? And where's Spot?
Blasternaut, run that slime through your wrist analyzer.
Freud? Analyze.
This is a trail of ooze left by Gelator.
Gelator, the brain drainer.
Yeah, he's the one who oozed the planet Moldar. These are the 3 energy crystals of Moldar, which power a generator that can free the planet and weaken him.
Hey, I'm getting readings Spot was here. He's got spots! Blasternaut, you go after Gelator while I look for a way into the generator.
We got trouble in the galaxy.
You can count on it.
Alright, so let's do something about it. Straight for the jugular.
Select a subject and level you want to play.
We won't review. Well, that was the training episode. I don't need to kill myself for this one. Let's do that. Solve problems for power. And then shoot for points. There we go. Get more points off these craft than off the rocks. There'll always be more than enough time. Perfection. What is that, like 3 shots a problem or so? There's definitely a delay on this one. So you want to anticipate your shot. At least I do. You may come up with a better setup. So basically, instead of a beam, you've got a projectile. That's the main difference. That almost didn't hit. This should be the last round. Went all the way to round 5 without missing. Crystal for mastery. 2 more to go.
What can you tell me so far?
Gelator's got an army of trolls with awesome powers. Be careful, and look for tools that might be of help against them. Good luck.
So this time around, the Math Blaster round is not last. Whoops. Misfire. Got it. Try and make your hits before they start moving. All right. Whoops. Come in. I love you too. Ah, damn it. These controls are really, really slippery. I do not see myself getting up there in time. Yeah, it's too late. Damn. Well, hopefully that doesn't mean I get sent back. And if it does, that sucks. Come on, stop dropping shit. I'm pretty sure I hit that one head on. Seems to believe that I instead hit the 42. Yeah, I know, answered everything and all that, but still. There, got there. Between the slip slidey controls and the number of creatures. Whoops. Don't know what I was thinking about there. Thought I was in between. See the keys stick. At times I'm still moving even after release. Wonder if there's a way I can disable that. So here's the Cave Runner minigame.
Make Blasternaut's number fit between the two numbers on the machine. Use the control key to make Blasternaut grab a grip to change his number.
There we go. That should do it. Guess I can't use specials when I'm flying. There we go, that's more like it. Well, that's gonna have to go down pretty quick. Good enough. And out. Nope, too low. Oh, you'd think I'd compensate for now. By now. Alright, how much further we got here? Bit broken-footed, are we? Interesting. That's the very same sneeze Oregon Trail 2's got. If you enjoy playing math games at their highest level, for this game, I hope you enjoy Cave Runner. Is it me, or does it drop the useful ones that much faster? Could go either way, honestly. Oh, that's interesting. Wah, give it a rest. I said shut up. Oh, I see. Leads me to the belief that I've missed something. Or I just don't have a clue what I'm doing. I see a web. Ah. Wasn't landing on it correctly, I guess. There we go.
Down to create an equation in the top bubbles.
It's interesting that number recycler is the end game this time. What do I want to get rid of? May as well just be the 6. Oh. I have to multiply, don't I? There we go. I don't remember how many this takes. I think just the 3 for the crystals. Oh yeah, you know what? They're right down there. Haha, makes perfect sense. And contrary to Math Blaster Plus, you only need 5 instead of 6 to fill one up. Hate that I gotta toast one. Hey, them's the breaks. Can I do something just a little more responsible than that? Apparently not. Gonna have to find a way to stretch out too.
Afraid of 7.
Because 7, 8, 9.
That's real funny. There we go. Well, almost. Read the signs, Alpha. Read the fucking signs. There we go.
Doing great.
No, not really, but thanks anyway. No, step back one. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, is there a way to squeeze 2 out of this? Okay, there is a way. Incredibly wasteful, but it's a way.
Awesome! Now it's time to rescue Spot and put that criminal behind bars.
It's a slime creature. He'll slither right on out.
Use your shots to answer the problem displayed. Choose wisely, or the game will be over.
That's right, we gotta play Trash Zapper one more time. And this time we gotta do it Reading Blaster style. Shooting to fill him in. Sometimes that's what happens when you aim for the enemy ship. And now the finish.
Hang on, Spot.
Pull it over, slime boy. It's a long flying droid deep into center field. DC's way back, and she's there to make the catch.
Well, that was, well, more enlightening than anything else. It's been too long. I suppose I'll be ready for Thursday at least. One more for now. 9 through 12. My second favorite of the set. Oh, it probably wants the disc. Hold up. There we go. That's what I want.
Spot, do we have to hear this again?
Here, play this. Switch navigation to manual control.
Switching.
Severe impact avoidance inflatable device engaged.
What does that mean?
Strap in. We're going to crash.
The crash must have shorted out my anti-electromagnetic mechanism. Oh, I seem to have developed a rather...
Remember this, folks. It's going to be important later.
Wow, look at that! We almost fell in a hole!
We don't mean to intrude. We just totaled our ship, and we were wondering if...
Come in.
Don't go down there!
I love you too.
Okay. Do you know how
Are you
we
gonna
can
be-
get off this planet?
Nothing. Are you going to be working from home?
Not much of a problem
Okay.
solver, are you?
You must beware of the terrible
Joy.
Monkey King and his army of flying
Right.
monkeys. But your only hope of escape is to bring him the Medallion of Prosperity.
Medallion of Prosperity. Is it magic?
Actually, it's really a cheap trinket, but the monkeys seem to like it. Ever since it broke, the land has been plagued with chaos. You
Chaos?
must piece together the medallion and present it to the terrible Monkey King.
Where do we find the pieces to this medallion?
Along your journey, there you will face many challenges. As you succeed, you will be rewarded. If you survive.
Don't worry. You can't actually die. No, I have no interest in playing the bonus games. I have a way to avoid all but one of them, but even then I have a quick way to take care of it. So here's what I did in my off-screen practice. Cleared all the skills up to level 7. So I'm going to demonstrate the differences between all the skill levels. So we'll start with easy. There's really no difference between picking either of them. We're going to go straight along the top paths, which will hit each math activity at least once. So here's level 8, as played on easy. Here's game 1. Starting at 5 minutes, you got to use this many monkeys to fill in the number in the equation up there. -2, so we need -8 in 2 numbers. There we go. We need 10 in 2. In 2. Come on, hand me a 2. Or a 6. There we go. -12. We need 4. 3 and a 1, or a 2 and a 2. There we go. -8 in 2. I think you need 5 to finish. -9 in 2. Whoop. Oh, good. I'll reprieve with another -4 there. That's the first game. Here's the second. Oh, well, I should mention this was kind of a refit of one of the games from episode 2. The whole plot line is the same as episode 2 was, the Lost City and all that. Only instead of rebuilding a city, you're rebuilding a medallion. Game 2, you'll recognize this, but also a little bit refit. It is the platform game. It's 10, 5, 4, -2. -5, that's too low. 12 is too high. 11 is too high. 10 is too high. -3 is too low. 7 is too high. 3. -4. 64. 7, 9. Is that -3? Yeah. -8. Get out of here, monkey. That's a 1. Yeah, not many right answers in this. So you've got, what was it, I believe 3.5 minutes to get all the right answers. And then you have 35 seconds to get all the gems. Alright. There's a lot more this time. -6. -5. -10. -5. -7. -4. You can ignore anything with the same sign. -7. That's a -6. -4. Same slippery controls as we had in 6 through 9. Uh, 1 through 9. 8. 7. 8. 2. Ignore anything with different signs. 8. 2. 11's too high. 6. That's -6. -7. 6. 2. 2 left. 9. 7. Everything that's right becomes a gem in this bonus round. Where's that last one? There. Finish 3 rounds and move on. The third game is Bridge Builder. So this one's mixing up decimals, fractions, and percentages. Basically come up with a whole in as many pieces as they're asking you. Now I enjoy these puzzles. Your job is to make a stable crossing across the way here. On this skill level, you've got a minute to build each bridge and a minute to get all the baby monkeys across. You can pretty much tell what their limitations are by how they're jumping. They can't fly, of course, hence their need for help. Each monkey you save gets you 200 points. Build 5 bridges to finish. 10 pieces. Well, 100's divisible by 10, so the most simple way to do it is to throw tenths on there until you finish. Trampolines force the monkeys to bounce straight up. You'll see that on a later skill level. They're completely unaffected by the ice platforms, even though they stun you momentarily. Yeah, a minute to get them through, and you've got 10 seconds before they start falling. Eight pieces. Not quite as easily done, but if you can think on your feet, you can still do it. Yeah, so they can't move forward off a trampoline. You have to have a platform at the top of that stack. You also can't duplicate bridges, but you can only duplicate a bridge if you have more than one that says like 6 pieces. Which we haven't had yet, so we can't duplicate anything. Now, these puzzles do change as the skill level goes up. This should be the last bridge. The easiest way to do these is to throw tents up there until you're down to the last piece. Now, if you take the route that I took, you're forced into this bonus game. So I may as well show it off, at least how it works. Basically drop the gems into the right buckets and then grab them at 100 points a pop. Not worth the strain for me. So you can just end the round by dropping off the conveyor belt. Play 3 rounds. Now this next game out of this set is easily my weakest. It's the same as the end game from episode 2. Change 4 pieces. Well, this actually isn't quite as bad because there's no ending point that you have to think ahead for. Change 3. Change 3 back. You've got 2 minutes to finish this whole grid. Change 1 piece. Change 4 pieces. Change 1. Change 2. Change 4. That one's easy. And Monkey Tower is always the end game.
You will need your friends to complete this task.
Hey, didn't you hear us yelling for you to wait up?
Yep, we've seen this before too. Gotta clear 3 of these. Same limitations as before, except this time they can jump. Blasternaut can make short jumps. GC can make long jumps. Once you gather up all the cubes, hit the transporter button to move up. You get harder ones as skills go up. Everything else is changed, so the rest is up to GC. And there you can see the final door through that wall up top. Spot doesn't really have a grand amount of use on this one. Oh, elevator. And check out this glitch. These are supposed to start from the bottom because look at the amount of rope. Now you're supposed to have less rope when you move it down, right? Nope. But this is the only instance, to my knowledge, where that happens. Whoops. And finally, build your own problems. Okay. You got 3 minutes to do this. No, I don't think I can get away with that. No. I did have to make one repeat during the course of this practice. About 23:46. Oh, there it is. You gotta solve 3 problems in 3 minutes to do this. No, that can't be right. I'm gonna run out of time here. Which I think means I'm gonna have to start this over. $730, $1460. Well, I failed. Well, I failed this miserably regardless. I'm gonna have to repeat this. I'm not? Cool. We'll see the ending at the end of the last level. Don't know how I survived level 8. But let's move on medium. We'll note some differences as we go. This time you've only got 4.5 minutes. We need a -3. So a -2 and a -1. So we need a -2. This time we got this bastard who will throw his nuts at you if you give him the chance. We need 3. Preferably 3 1s. If we can get them. I'll take a 4 at this point. Wait. I was thinking the wrong way. We did a -1. I think I'm -3 at this point. We need a -2. Four would be pretty cool. Whew. Damn, I was hoping to knock him one more time. Okay. This time you've got 2.5 minutes. -12. 11. Can ignore anything positive. -3. -14. -3. -12. -10. -1. That's too far. -8. -5. -11. And you've got only 30 seconds to get all the jewels. Oh boy, now we gotta play with both sides of it. 4. It's -12. -3. -2. -1. -1. -2. 4. Slip. -2. You can find bonus gems on the hazard platforms too. Ignore negatives, that'll make your life a little easier. $11. $5. $3. Whoops. Don't stand on that one too long. 13. 9. Oh, I gotta get moving. 11. Oh, look at that. They've taken some of the standards and mixed them up now. So now we no longer have the option to just mess with ×5 positions. This time you've got 50 seconds. Only 10 seconds to think before they start coming down. The same amount of thinking time, except it takes away a bigger fraction of your overall. I find it interesting that that platform got graphically stuck. But anyway. 2 pieces. Here you go. Oh, and you have 45 seconds to build bridges this time. Not really much more to say here. Here's where duplication hits. If I do 1/3 3 times again, it'll just waste off some of my time. There we go. That'll eliminate the first trampoline from being a problem. And another 3. So I have to continue getting slightly creative. Order's pretty important here because the monkeys can only bounce so high. Come the hard skill level, I'm going to have to get really creative there. This should do it. Another 2. Let's just do that. I'm still not particularly inclined to play this game. Even if I was, the controls aren't cooperating all that well anyhow. Same mouse dealy. Alright, here goes. Oh, and I gotta fucking end with 1. Alright. Let's make sure everything is wrong here then. Alright, now let's start thinking. Okay, we had either 2 minutes or 1:45. I wasn't really paying attention. Alright. Alright, I have an idea. Let's get everything wrong. Best we can here. So we'll change that. Damn. I'm gonna run out of time. I absolutely suck at this one. I think it only erases my bonus, not so much my mastery. Keep those 2. Change the other 3 so that they're all wrong. Oh, 2 of them still have to be wrong. There we go. And that one mistake didn't hurt us any. Seems more lenient than I would have expected.
Your friends were foolish to follow.
Hey, didn't you hear us yelling for you to wait up?
Alright, here's how much tougher this gets. Well, okay. Not tougher. Certainly more involved, though. Oh, hey, there's a door there. And that's all Spot can do. GC can let Blasternaut down the elevator, but cannot pull him back up. She doesn't have the strength. Counting the mechanisms, I suspect that that's another double set right there. Yeah, I thought so. Only Spot's going to be able to fly up there. Here we go. And this time everything is missing. And you've only got 2:15 to do this. I should have known I wouldn't be able to get away with that. That's definitely not right.
If you want to try the equation, click on the Try It button.
No, I don't, but thanks. Am I hoping for too simple here? Most likely. You're either going to see this or you're not. That's the bottom line. Three in the tens place. How was that accomplished? Okay, that helps. I am definitely not moving on here. I was never good at just pulling numbers out of thin air like this. Can I pull off another borrow? Not that way, I can't. I guess. Worst that can happen is I get some cubes in the right place. Yeah, just to give you guys some idea how bad I am at this. And yet I somehow got through it. So this is where we're at. We are somehow on level 10. This is the ultimate challenge that this game has to offer. Hard, and everything is level 10. 4 minutes only. And that annoying ass monkey from before is going to move that much faster. Sometimes you get lucky, the first 3 are the ones you need. We need to make a -11. Here's one way to do it. Get out of here, you damn ape. -4. So now we need 6. +2 would be cool. We need a +6. -19. Okay, 1.5 minutes. Have fun. -48. Minus 60. Ouch. Minus 16. Ignore positives. Minus 40. Minus 28. Running out of time here. Minus 90. 1 to go. Why am I not seeing it? Oh, no, that's not it. I'm out of time. I'm not getting a bonus phase. Minus 33. $63. $10. $21. 5. 8. 3. 6. 4. 'That's a 99 down there. Fortunately, I'm not after points, I'm after mathematical mastery. And I got stuck again. By the way, you've only got 20 seconds to get all those gems. Alright. Minus 3. 8. Minus 6. 0. I missed it. 1. Minus 3. 42. 0. 2. Made it. Six pieces. Oh boy. You got 30 seconds to build a bridge. 45 seconds to get the baby monkeys away. And 7.5 seconds to think. Out of those 45. So the ratio is back to 1/6 after being shifted off there to 1/5, and now it's back again. The monkeys move a little quicker each time too. Only 3 this time? Alright. We could have some real fun with this. And then we gotta make the next move quick. Pull the identical trick anywhere you can. That should handle the problem. Excuse me. Okay. I'm pretty sure there is exactly one way to do this. Alright. This time you're going to see what happens when the monkeys get stuck on a trampoline. Gotta wait for all 10 of them to cross. And then we can send them all out in one swoop. Once the last one hits, you can do that. And off they go. Three. Well, the few seconds it'll take to run off the conveyor belt will give me a few minutes. It'll give me, well, maybe a minute, if that, to recover. Before the very last time I ever play this particular game. Here goes. Okay. Oh, this is good. This is very, very good. Exactly one thing is right. So, I can keep it. Turn 3 of these things right. And then turn the last one right. Change any 3 I want. And then that's back to where that was. These two are almost totally identical. I can change 2 to make them wrong. And then I can recreate that monkey right there by changing 2 again. And then I can change any 2 of these that I want, and we should be home free. Finally figured it out. Now can the same be said for the final grid?
You will need your friends!
What took you so long?
And now the most involved set of these puzzles you're going to see. A lot of chain work to be done now. Again, GC can manipulate the elevator, provided nobody's on it. Spot will need to hit the elevator, or the transporter. Whoops. We don't want that button. Again, Spot will have to be the one to hit that button. Now let's finish this. No, this one is gonna hurt. Holy crap, maybe not. Only a minute and a half, I was hoping it wouldn't. Okay, here's what I see. No, that's not right. The number you're dividing has a 1 in the ones place. Well, I'm kind of hoping this isn't anything too crazy. One in the thousands place? How's this gonna work? Unless you're telling me that it goes like this. I feel like I may have used a few too many hints though. Alright, this one is pretty easy to piece together. Pulled it off. Now enjoy the end game.
I think that's our cue to leave.
No, we're going inside.
We don't have a choice. We've got to get off this planet, and this is our only hope.
There's nothing in here.
That creepy old guy sent us on a wild goose chase.
Dare you enter this chamber? Now you must face the consequences. Who are you? And what do you want?
We brought the medallion.
Of course you did. How else would you get in here?
Now we'd like to go home.
Silence! The terrible Monkey King knows all and sees all.
The lights dim every time he talks.
Yeah, and Spot malfunctions.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? He's got to have a power source.
Blaster, you stall him.
Excuse me. That old guy, well, he said you could help us get back home.
I'll decide if and when you are ever going home again. This is my last spaceship.
Not quite Federation standard, but it'll do.
Do what? Crash?
Spot?
If you ever want to get off this planet, you will leave me your droid.
Why me? What about her?
That's it. The humming from his platform means he's getting his power from a superconductor.
Great! Now all we need is a big metal thing that can be drawn into its electromagnetic field.
Like...
Of course, oh great and powerful Monkey King! May we have a moment to say farewell to our droid?
Wait a minute. What about all these years of solving math problems together?
Did they mean anything to you?
Hold your horses, old buddy. No one is staying anywhere.
GC's right, Spot. Relax. Let yourself go.
Hey! The Blaster Pals. Imagine that. Say, you know, I just love you guys. Oh, boy.
Who are you?
Well, I'm the terrible Monkey King.
And I'm a monkey's uncle.
Look at all the trouble you've caused. I've got a good mind to call you up on galactic charges and throw you and your whole barrel of monkeys behind monkey bars.
Yeah, and we're not monkeying around either.
Enough with the monkey jokes already! Stop! I'll do anything you want.
Fine.
Help us get back home.
Monkey jokes, that's all it took.
Galactic Command, we're on our way home.
See? I told you Spot's magnetic field was important to this ending. And wow, that was tough. But so worth it. It is done. And I think I'm about as ready for Thursday as I'm ever going to be. So, this is where I will end this. Tune in tomorrow night for... Bring this up here. Wow, it's so far up. Yes, Frazzle, the DOS dice game. Okay. So we'll do that tomorrow night, and peace out. Have an alpha night.